Good morning from Santorini Island in Greece. I completely forgot to intro this vlog properly. I was far too excited about the Mavic Pro number 2, Mavic 2 Pro, and getting the inaugural flight off on the island of Crete. Also, it ended up being one day late because we were meant to go to Santorini the day that we filmed this vlog, but because the Mavic 2 had arrived on Crete, BvS and I made the decision to delay it so that we could get that drone up in the air, because there's a lot stricter laws here for drone flying in Santorini and Mykonos, where we're going next. But anyway, with all that sort of craziness happening, I was able to create this video that you're going to see right now about the Mavic 2, that inaugural flight and our last day on Crete before coming here to the island of Santorini. But this is my introduction from the future, which doesn't happen very often, but looking back at that footage, there was no real clear introduction to this vlog, so I'm doing it right now. Anyway, I hope you like this vlog. It's all about the Mavic 2 Pro and the inaugural flight that BvS has that we can use here in the Greek islands, which is awesome. Let's go. So after the inaugural flight of the Mavic 2, we've moved to a different location, and my role here on Crete, if you guys haven't sort of figured it out already, is back with BvS to film B-roll and also get drone footage with my Mavic and sort of, I guess, be an assistant to the Crete workshop that's coming up, and traveling with Brendan and Jody and Nellie, and just sort of, you know, working this whole content creation as a team. So not really the most defined role or job as of right yet, but things are always changing every day, and you are along for the ride, and that's really cool. So I love being able to just share this experience on my own channel and show you what's happening in the real time, in the moment. So it's a little bit jumbled up, but it's time to fly again, and I think we're gonna get some really, really nice aerial shots. Brendan and I just did a session of sort of like drone on drone, which is extremely challenging. It's really, really difficult, especially, you know, you don't want to collide, but being able to get close enough and still get like a nice cinematic shot is really challenging. I think out of like 6 or 7 clips, we may have gotten 2 okay ones. Very, very cool to see the Mavic Pro 2 in the air through the eyes of the Mavic Pro. Bringing her home now. I think Brendan's doing some hyperlapse with the Mavic Pro 2, and hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more information about these amazing new drones. So sadly, as you guys know, this drone is not mine, it is BvS's, but I think that you also know that I am a drone enthusiast. I'm a Spanish certified pilot, and I love flying. From the Mavic Pro, which I currently have, to this Mavic Pro 2, I can see a ton of better features right off the bat. I mean, I've done a lot of research online, as I think all of us have, watching hours of YouTube videos and other tutorials, but it does not make up for seeing it in person in the field. And Brendan's a great drone pilot as well, so being able to see some of his footage gives me an idea of how powerful this drone really is. So a couple of things off the top of my head that I think are revolutionary, if not incredible, like amazing. The 1-inch sensor, which is great. I know that's on the P4 Pro, but to have that on such a small compact version of the Mavic is incredible. I've seen some of the sensors with the active track, and it seems to be much better than the Pro. The hyperlapse edition is so cool. I love that you can do POV circle hyperlapses and waypoint hyperlapses, which after a whole bunch of practice, I bet would turn out amazing. And then that file saves right onto the SD card, so you don't have to do any post-processing of all those images, which is insane. Also, just the image quality is way better because it has a 1-inch sensor, and it also shoots at 10-bit HDR, so you can really get a ton of fantastic dynamic range. And then it also shoots in a D-Log, which is so good for color grading cinematic footage. And like one thing after the other, the battery is longer lasting. The distance is further, you can fly up to 8 kilometers. The GPS connection is so good. And Brendan's just coming down right now. There it is. Hasselblad, awesome. Whoa! That is the end of our little drone session. What did you think of the inaugural 2 flights?
I hated it. I didn't have any fun at all.
No fun.
It's like
traveling together.
Yeah, it's like any time I spend with this guy is like
awesome to see that flight of the Mavic Pro 2. This is very cool. It is a new toy and it needs a name. So if you haven't seen Brendan's vlog yet, go and check this out. I'll link it right there. He's got a Facebook group where there is a poll happening where you can name the drone. You've had a couple funny names: Fido, Aladrone, Fido Part 2.
Part 3.
Yeah, Fido Part 3. Yeah, exactly. As you probably know, my drone is Moto Part 2, and yeah, you gotta have a name for your drone. So go and help out Brendan, and hope you've liked this video. It's been a little quick and cut and dry, but it is all about these drones, and I know you guys love that stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you on the next one.